In this video, I'm going to show you how to assemble the larger templates for the Wild Homestead Star and the Wild Star. So these are from the Wild Homestead Star. The first thing you need to do is print your templates at 100% scale on your printer. After they are printed, you need to make sure that the 1-inch test square actually measures at 1 inch. And then after you check that, you can start assembling. So what I like to do first is take my templates together and then cut them out. So if you're using the Wild Homestead Star, you'll have 3 pieces. If you're doing the 8-inch bed size, there's 1, 2, 3, they're numbered. So put them in order. Then you need to line up the circles from pages 1 and 2, and then the lines of the diamonds. So just move them until these are aligned perfectly, and then try not to move them as you get some tape and tape them together. Shifted just a little bit. It's okay if it's not exactly perfect, because I always like to trim using my ruler anyway. I just use the paper template as a guide. Okay, so next, line up the circles, and then this line from here to here, and that circle. So you have 3 things to line up. And then to double check that you have your template put together correctly, you can measure from here to here, and that should be 8 inches, and it should be 8 inches from here to here. Again, if it's not perfect, I'm not worried about that. You just want it as close as possible, because you don't want your diamond to be off after it's all sewn together. But I always trim using my ruler and not the template. Okay, I'm going to put a couple more pieces of tape, and then I will cut it out. Okay, I'm also going to measure real quick. So from top to bottom should be 8 inches, and then along this line should be 8 inches. Okay, so I am going to cut that out just outside the line, and I do this just so I have some wiggle room to make sure you have enough fabric sewn to the diamond. It's better to have a little more and then trim than to not have enough. If you're using your template to trim, you will need to make sure it's exact. But like I said, I use my ruler to trim. Okay, so there's the bed size. And now I will show you how to do the throw size. So you have the 2 pieces, 1 and 2. Make sure the circles are lined and that center line. tape ready before I do that. Okay, so now let's double check our measurements. It should be 6 inches from edge to edge, and then 6 inches across on this line. All right, so then you can cut around just like we did for the bed size, and then you're ready to use your template to sew your fabric to.